have in my hands here the new iPad Pro, and perhaps more importantly, the new pen that comes with it, so I can try to draw again, because a few years ago I bought an iPad after I'd seen the English artist David Hockney's exhibition in London, where he had done landscape paintings on an iPad, and they were very impressive, beautiful pictures, and he had great detail, and I thought these were very intriguing images. So I got an iPad, and I researched, and I got a pen, but it was far too inaccurate, I found. You put it down there, the nib, and the line might start several millimeters from the nib. I bought another pen, that didn't work either, and I stopped. So now I'm very pleased to have this new iPad with this pen, and I'm hoping that this will be like Mr. Hockney's secret pen, and I will be able to paint like him. I'm going to draw Freddy the Fly, which is a character from one of my children's books. And as I've drawn this fly quite a few times, I should be able to. And when you draw on the glass, it is more slippery when you're used to drawing on paper, but you get used to that pretty quickly. But the accuracy is the thing that I'm looking for. Can I draw with this? And the answer is yes, I can. Might not be a David Hockney, but it's a fly. Okay, so this app is called Procreate, and it costs 6 francs. It's more sophisticated than the Adobe Sketch, and you can see straight away if I draw, make a line. If I press softly, it comes out a very faint line. If I press hard, it's very dark. So you've got that subtlety of touch and pressing, which is good. You can also, of course, change all the colors, and we can change the thickness, and then when we overlap 2 lines, that overlap comes across. So it is more sophisticated. If I spent time with this app, I hopefully could come up with some decent images and compare them to Mr. Hockney's, but it would take some practice because I haven't spent much time. So I've used the iPad Pro for less than an hour, not for long, but I could tell the main point of it is the pen. That's the point. The point of the nib touches, it's accurate. I found a pen that's accurate with the iPad, so I can use that. I still largely work on paper with pen and ink, a 4,000-year-old technology that works great, but even for me is a little old tech. And as my 12-year-old son was telling me yesterday, with an iPad, well, you don't use it like paper. It's something where you're going to draw differently for different purposes, and he's absolutely right. So as my iPad is 3.5 years old or so, I would be thinking for my next purchase to get this, because I could certainly use it for drawing and those new purposes of drawing that were mentioned by my son yesterday.